Welcome to World Breaker Cool's Reviews. I'm your host, World Breaker Cool, and today we are reviewing Miles Morales Spider-Man, or Spider-Man Miles Morales. Regardless, he is Spider-Man. So, I reviewed his statue not too long ago, and I said that he is one of my favorite superheroes, and Miles Morales still is. I absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, love the Ultimate Spider-Man universe. Loved the entire series. I own the entire series. And this character is just awesome. He took over for Peter Parker in the Ultimate Universe when Peter Parker died. Hint, hint, bunny ears. We have to read and find out what happened. But it's an excellent book, and I was very apprehensive at first about Marvel putting in another character to take the Spider-Man name. And I honestly thought it was just at first to put more, diversity in. And honestly, I'll tell you right now, and you can see the color of my skin, he is, they did a good job. This is not one of those situations where they're just forcing a character in to try to make him popular, to take a common name. They actually did a damn good job with how they transitioned this character and how they brought him into the 616 universe. So give Miles Morales a shot. He is of African American and Hispanic descent, and he has a lot of great stories, great supporting cast. So off my pedestal, let's talk about this figure. I love the deco, very nice. This is one of those must gets if you're a Marvel Legends collector. Very similar to the Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man figure. Let's just show you what that one looks like. 1 second. Okay. So I brought him in as well as Spider-Gwen because I like, I love the Peter Parker's Ultimate Spider-Man run. Again, it's one of the best Ultimate Spider-Man runs, period. So I highly recommend picking it up. And you see Spider-Gwen with him as well. And just so that way you know, or can actually see a couple different things, here is his current, little run in the 616 universe. He's with Spider-Gwen. A lot of people are freaking out about that, but hey, I think it's perfectly fine. But these figures, this size, this scale is just awesome. Really like it. Just get a spin around here. So yeah, that looks good. That looks good to me. So with what Miles comes with, let's put these two to the side over here. He comes with 2 fists, 2 spider shooting hands, 2 web crawling hands, and his face. Does not really capture the face for me. I think it could have been a little bit lighter, but it's okay. It came with the face. Now let's do what we always do, a comparison. The first comparison is going to be in the comic. So there is, Miles Morales when he first came out, and there's Genki. If that name sounds familiar, Genki is in Homecoming. But Genki is also from the Ultimate Universe, so they kind of mix-matched this because he's supposed to be Miles Morales' boy. And that whole Lego scene actually came from this. So I thought they did a great job incorporating that scene into the movie. Because they didn't have to do that. They just chose to do it. And here is just a sad scene right here with Ultimate Peter Parker. So again, I highly recommend this book and why Miles Morales became who he was. One last shot of the younger Miles, and I promise I'll stop showing you these things. Here he is being captured by the Ultimate Spider-Woman because he's going around dressed like Peter Parker, and he should not be. The guy just died. So very awesome there. Then one last shot of him as he's a little bit older, and you can see he's grown quite a bit. This is actually from book 28, so this is like 2 years in real life. They've shown him kind of grow, and he's still growing. He's in the 616 universe now, and he's got a lot of books under his belt. But again, awesome character. But does he have enough awesome sauce to beat out our current champion, Mary Jane? Okay. So both figures are awesome. Mary Jane is newer. Miles Morales is a clone or double of this guy right here. So it's not like he's a completely unique mode, but I do like the modes. Unfortunately for Miles, as much as I like him, he still loses out to Mary Jane. So Mary Jane is still our current champion. But that's not to say that Miles is not an awesome guy. So I hope you've liked this review. I'm going to leave you with my Champions collection real quick to see what you think. So I'm going to pause the video one moment and we'll see how that looks as we take it away. Here is the Champions comic book. There's Nova, or Kid Nova, Miss Marvel, the Young Cyclops, the Hulk, that's Amadeus Cho, and there's Ultimate Spider-Man, and Vision's daughter, what is her name? Vivi. There we go, I'm good. And here's the ones that I have so far. Still collecting. I'm also collecting the Ultimate, the all new, all different Avengers. I have Hawkeye. I have Captain America as well as the what's the name again? Vision. So I'm just missing Lady Thor and Iron Man, and then that set's complete. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Until next time, peace.